Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. Today I'm come on to show you card number 3 in October's class in the post, and it's the Poinsettia Petals suite that we're using for this class in the post, and this is the third card. So I'm just going to show you how I made up this card. I have already done the die cutting, so I'll show you the dies. And this card uses our red velvet card, which is absolutely beautiful. It's really quite plush. So there's 3 layers to the poinsettia flower in this set. So let's just see which ones will come out. I've just chucked them back in this probably. I would like to just get a wee magnetic sheet. Now when you're taking out the pieces for the flower, be very careful, because these dies emboss. As you see, they give it the texture and it gives the veining on the leaves. Now they're very fragile, look at the middle, very thin, so don't pull on them if they're stuck to the tape. Just take your time with them. And I'm not aware of any breaking, but it just feels like that's possible to me. So when you get your whatever you're going to cut out, you put that one down there. Now I use a magnetic platform so it holds it for me, and then you just have a look to see which way. Each petal's different, so you'll have to look, and then you've got that in the middle, and then you put that through and it comes out with the leaf embossed as well, which is fantastic. So there's 3 dies that do that. Also there's holly leaves that do the same. There's 2. So yeah, there's loads in here, absolutely loads. So yeah, let's make card 3. I've already cut out some of the sprigs of berries in our metallic sheet. I don't know which shape. I don't know if this is the brushed metal. I'll just take a bit of metallic. Yeah, this is from our brushed metallics. I think this is gold. This one is more of the coppery one that I did originally, but this time I'm going to go for the gold. So I've got all the bits cut ready. I've got my piece here that is 7.8 centimetres by 10.2 centimetres, and I'm just going to actually glue that straight onto the card base, or I'll use my, what do you call it, stamping seal. I keep wanting to call it snail like the last we used to have. Okay, and it's lovely holly on this paper, so I've just chosen the same one because with the pick of red in it, it works pretty well. Now just try and make sure it's straight before you commit. And that's as simple as that. But I like to put the paper in the middle and leave this beautiful foiling visible. And then make up the flower. Now I cut them out previously, and I've used my scissors already to break the fibres down a bit. Now if you want to get a really good amount of lift in this, what we can do is we can pop a dimensional, well theoretically if I know where I've put them, there's some here. I'll just use bits of then, right. I don't know where the actual, oh, it's right in front of me. I've got many dimensionals, so it'll just be perfect for this. So I'm just going to take the dark black ones and put one just in the curve there that I've made in the petal, and that'll lift it so that it doesn't flatten then. Whoops. Because I did curve these, but then once I've put it away in a pack, it's gone flat again. And I want a glue dot in the middle here. Now I did have them handy, and they've escaped me now. Oh, you're there right beside me. maybe put 2 on the back just to keep this down strong. And we'll decide where we're putting it right here, so we want to take the back off. Bear with me a moment. Right, so I've just, sorry, there's the door. I thought it was somebody at the door, but it was actually my husband. So I'll just, so this composition of this is I want this, you know, to the side of the card there. And then the next layer, you see these will, they won't curl down now, so I don't know if I want to do this with this one or not. No, I'll just put a glue dot on this one and then pop that there, and then the same with this bit, another glue dot. Glue dots hold really well, they're really strong, and I'm just putting it in the middle alternately. There you go. And then I have a little centre that I've cut out from the die, and again I'm just going to pop that on with a glue dot. There you go, and that's the flower. And then all I'm going to do is attach these underneath. Now again, just a couple of glue dots on some of the lower berries will be enough. So it really makes this quite easy to do, and you just oops, got it stuck to my finger. It's stuck. You don't need, I don't particularly want it to be totally stuck down, so a couple of glue dots will be enough. We'll pop another one in there beside it. Just be careful as you pull it off that you don't pull the branch off. Ask me how I know. So I hope you're all enjoying this kit. And anyone else who doesn't have the kit, obviously you can follow the instructions. I'm just going to snip a bit off the end of here because it doesn't really want to go in, and you see that glue dot is hanging over the edge, so I'll just fold it back and then it will not get in the way, and then we can just pop this in there. I think it's probably the dimensional stopping it from going further under. And then we've got one more here, and we'll pop a couple of glue dots on. You can use wet glue if you've got the patience, not an issue. You don't have to have glue dots for this. I always just use what I've got around me at the time I'm making something. So, and there we go, we've slid that in, and then we just need a sentiment. I'm just going to ink this up in real red. I'm liking this, I think it looks lovely. I will need to trim this down. It's just a scrap of Whisper White I had. Just put this as close to the bottom of the card as I can. And then I'll get my trimmer out. I'm going to close this before I get covered. And just pop it in the trimmer as straight as you can. Piece for another sentiment of some kind. And then I'm just going to pop this in on my card just so that it's kind of there. That'll be fine. And I'm just going to use a strip of sorry. Doesn't want to talk to me today. I'm not at the end of it. It's gummed up and I have to clean it. That's really the problem. It's me that's the fault, not the tape runner. Okay. Now we'll just slip it until we're happy. There we go. That's it. Job jobbed, as they say. So there we go. On this one I used the one with the die with the bigger berries. Didn't like it as much. I quite like these ones better, so I've gone with that. So again, you can cut yours to suit yourself, what you want. You explore your dies and decide what shapes you want. So thank you so much. Thank you everybody. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. Please press the bell icon. That's really difficult to say, and you'll get notified when I'm next coming on to do any tutorials. So thank you very much. Bye bye.